Okay, so
Hey, we're back.
yes, and that was the shortest break in the history
it's like
of
we
breaks.
never left.
By the way, if you want to join the conversation, okay, if you want to join the conversation, there's a number you can text. By the way, we had a caller, just to let you know, don't call.
Yes, send your message.
Okay, don't call because it will sorry, no, it will affect the, I'm sure there is a question there, so please, to whomever the caller was, could you please just send a text message?
We'll read it on
Yeah,
air live.
we will read it on the air, and it's here, 0917-593-1494, okay? And join the conversation because online learning, medyo mahirap intindihin yun eh. Medyo mahirap intindihin yun. Kaya kung papansinin nyo, nagtagalog na ako. Kung papansinin nyo, wala masyadong nakakaalam nun. If you're curious about it, just give us a text message.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the second half of your answer.
So the second half of my answer, so e-learning edge through this is Hans's company is doing the content and they're taking care of the curriculum obviously and the certification and the instructors. What iAcademy provides is we're marketing the course and we are trying to invite as many students as possible to join.
Yes.
So we're the marketing arm and we're bringing in definitely the students.
Is it difficult like inviting students to online learning? Because it's something new.
Yeah. How's the acceptance for Filipinos?
Yeah, actually, you're right. Initially, it was something foreign and different. Parang online learning, what's that? But in many of our, from our experience, because we also hold physical training sessions, once we give a taste of online learning and we give them a choice, over 60% actually move towards online learning as the preferred methodology. Kasi I think one thing, maraming benefits. So one is you do, let's say, an 8-hour physical training session. You're like overloaded, right? In 8 hours, you have to absorb everything.
Yes.
But with online learning, it's like it's more natural because maybe today you talk live online, either via pwedeng Google Hangout, Skype, or a webinar.
Hangout's pretty good. Actually.
Yeah, and it's very interactive. You get to talk to your mentor and you listen to the lecture. And then you have a week to look at case studies. We give you the case studies online,
So it's
the
self-paced.
videos.
Self-paced, in a
It's,
way.
you know, part of it is self-paced, but there are also schedules of live sessions. But the live sessions are also recorded, so you can even miss them and study later on. So the nice thing there is you're not just overloaded in an 8-hour session. You can actually learn and then
Relearn.
apply. Yes, learn and then apply.
And then go back to the
and then go back to the lesson, review it, and then next week there's another live session. So we space it out so that you're not just absorbing, you're actually applying.
Is it actually cheaper to go online?
In our, actually it is. Actually, in other countries, it's more expensive.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, the online learning courses are more expensive in other countries. But with our, well, but I guess it depends in other countries. But with us, like our one module is like equivalent to like 24 hours of training per module.
Yeah.
But in our program with Tina, it's as if you take like a package, it's only 6,000, which is I guess if you attend a lot of the face-to-face workshops for 24 hours, 3 days straight, it's rarely will you go below 10,000 or something.
I also wanted to interject about online learning and why it is catching on and it should catch on. It's something in the very peculiar to the Philippines, particularly to Manila. It's called traffic. So I think
that?
exactly.
We're not talking about website traffic.
Right? So basically,
About the actual
if you do online learning, you don't have to worry about how to get there, how to get back home, what time am I going to get home.
Yeah,
You can
'cause
do
you're
it in the
already home.
comfort of your own home in your pajamas. Nobody knows.
So it actually is cheaper because of the
Exactly.
stress level down, the
Yes.
transportation. Yeah,
Yeah.
it actually is. And you don't have to get dressed.
Exactly.
No.
Nobody knows what you look like while you're
Exactly,
taking the
right,
online
right, right.
course.
Although
Okay,
when
you
you're
can
doing a
actually
Google
do that
Hangout.
naked.
Oh, there you go. You can be dressed from here upwards.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the next
I
topic.
like veering off, but this is a PG rated show.
Yes,
Yeah, we want to come back next week.
another session.
No, at least we want to have jobs.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, anyway. So, are there other courses you're thinking of taking online?
Definitely. We are working towards that right now. This was the first one. We have other courses that we're planning to take online. It's still in development stage right now, but it should happen by the first quarter, hopefully by the first quarter of next year.
When I was well, I still have a few like 3 online teachers. We teach English
Yes.
to French people, okay, and we do that online. So our well, our challenge is that we can only afford like one student per session. So it's a one-on-one thing. Is it the same with you, or is it a different platform?
No.
altogether?
For us, for example, one thing that we always use is what you call a webinar room. So a webinar room is almost like a virtual classroom. So let's say you're the teacher, boom, and
Yes, I'm the teacher.
yes, and then you're in front of your you look like a professor actually. So
all of you get Fs right now, right?
you're in front of your laptop,
Mhm.
and you can talk to the mic, and you're presenting your slides, and that is broadcast to all the students all over the world that is tuned in, and they see your slides, they see your face, your video, and they can hear you talk.
It's a virtual classroom.
It's like a virtual classroom.
It is a classroom.
So how do I participate? I mean, if you're a student, how do you participate?
You can click a button and say, "I'm raising my hand. I want to ask a question." So we give them the mic. So it's like an MBA class, diba? It's a class of 70. You can raise your hand and ask a question. So it's not 1:1. It's 1:many.
How many is the best
Yeah,
fit?
what's the ratio?
If 50, is it too slow? If it's, I don't know.
There's no problem naman with speed or bandwidth, but I think it's more of managing the class and the question. So I would say a good-sized class would be 25 to 35.
Which is
So at least you can moderate. So it's like
It's the same as a real
It's the same as a
regular
real classroom.
That's the ideal size.
Yeah. So it's almost so it's like a real classroom, but it's all online, and you can be at home, and you're basically listening to the teacher on your laptop. So there's a window on your laptop where you see the teacher and the slides, and you can even chat if you're shy.
Chat na lang.
Chat na.
Chat na lang. Okay, pag may time.
Pag may
Anyway, okay. So why did you come up with why did you think about this partnership? How did this evolve? Why did you think it was time to do this, Tina?
Hans actually came as an introduction to me through the president of our school, my boss,
Okay,
Vanessa Tanco Qualoping. So I think the first or second week I was in school, she already referred him to me. Because Vanessa is somewhat of a visionary. She sees things probably even before the demand is there.
Yeah.
And I think that is why iAcademy has also grown so much since she's joined iAcademy about, I think, 6 years ago. So that's how we met. And then after that, I also think, maybe Hans, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think you also wanted to expand your base.
Yes, correct. And iAcademy is
Yeah, go ahead.
very strategic because they have a good audience, they have a good brand, and actually I think Tina was a little bit humble. When we partner with universities, they don't just market the program; they help us add special sauce.
Special.
So yes, special sauce, special character. So in this e-business program that we're launching with Tina in iAcademy, it's not just a regular program. We're adding more lessons to teach the startup mentality. Not teaching a person how to start up a business, but how do you have that startup mentality in an existing company? So Georgie will help us teach that in the program, and that's a special flavor of this program that we have with iAcademy.
And we also arm wrestled Georgie into mentoring.
Yes, so Georgie,
He
yes.
didn't know when he came to the meeting that he was going to be arm wrestled.
Yes.
Then when he left, it was finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed he was hurting. His elbow
Not a
hurting.
difficult task, knowing what he's like.
Are you saying it's a pushover?
He likes to
Beep. Okay.
He likes to teach, actually.
Yes, he loves to teach.
Yes.
Okay, and you can see the passion in the guy.
He
Ano?
does. The first time I formally met him in my office, I met him. The first time I met him, he was brought to me by a friend of mine, Paul Pajo, who is with Smart Dev. They had
Yes.
startup weekend at iAcademy. So Paul Pajo brought Georgie in, and we just chatted for a little bit. But the first time that I actually sat down with him, he spent 30 to 45 minutes teaching me about search engine optimization for free.
On the
Yes.
spot lecture.
Yes, on the spot. Search engine optimization.
Okay,
Google,
I have a
pay per
very
click.
interesting question here.
Yes.
Any of you can answer this, okay? And I'm sure I know the answer, but I want you to answer it. Okay, from this person, last 4 digits, 6509. And his question is, I'm 73 years old. Can I still avail of this program? Finished my MBA and units of PhD in economics in 1973. So my know-how is already stale. Can he still avail? Mr. 73 years old, please don't mention your age again. No. I'm kidding. You're perfect.
Yeah,
Okay,
first of all,
can you answer?
First of all, you rock because
Yeah,
Yes.
you rock.
Yeah.
because you're
Exactly.
aware that you need to learn. You still need to learn, right?
Congratulations.
So, right. So awesome question.
All right, so which one of you wants to tackle this question?
You could answer it and I'll answer it also.
Okay.
All right.
Well, when it comes to okay, so again, I think two things. One is when it comes to e-commerce or e-business, I don't think there's an age limit.
Wow.
We have students who are grandparents.
Mhm.
So
Wait, I'm a grandparent.
but
Ouch.
yeah, sorry, but you don't look like a grandparent.
All right.
They didn't orient us
Right.
before we
Okay,
started the
good
show.
All right, go ahead.
So there's no age limit. Anybody can start their business online. It depends where your passion is. And I guess maybe the second question is related to, can you still learn online? So again, we've had people who were totally not comfortable with studying online. We've had people who used to have their secretaries do their emails for them,
Yeah.
who are now our best online learning students.
Oh.
So people easily learn it. So both the business side, how to set up your own store online, and how to learn online. So I think there's no age limit.
There's no age
As
limit.
long as the desire is there. I mean,
Yeah.
Yes,
it's
if the
easy to
passion is
come,
there, and actually it might be, hey, a new beginning.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, diba? At age 73, maybe it's a new
Yeah.
beginning.
You never know. How
Yeah.
about Tina? Would you like to?
Yes, sure. There's an interesting anecdote in the United States that people don't know about. The founder of KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken,
Oh,
was in his 60s when he started KFC.
Yeah, I know that story.
And it's one of the most successful fast food chains in the world.
in the world. Yes, exactly.
So it's, I really am truly a believer of it's never too late to do anything in your life. As
Yes.
long as I think the most important quality a person has is the openness to receive. So if you have that kind of mindset, you could be 70, you could be 20, doesn't matter. If you want to learn and you're willing to put in the work, you should be able to. Maybe when you get older, maybe the process is a little slower, but it comes with age. Like there's nothing,
feels so
right?
bad.
Unless there is stem cell, we just have to accept that some things really
Are you
start
talking to me?
sagging. Our processing is a little bit slower. Our memory is a little bit, clouded. But having said that, I think there's no such thing
Yeah.
as too old or too young. It's both. I think it's not. Nobody is too old or too young if you're willing. So, but my only suggestion to him is if he does have an online business, perhaps maybe to use his experience because he's older and to do
That's what
something
I
along
wanted
the
to
lines
hear.
of geriatry
Uh-huh.
because it's a big field. It's a big
yeah,
field.
yeah, yeah.
And even the medical profession is not paying attention to the numbers of people in the world that are living longer.
Yes.
So there's a market for people that are in their 70s that are still as vibrant as you and I, who are in our 30s.
Thank you very much for sharing.
20s. You told me
Kay,
20s.
siya yun eh.
Okay.
How about you, Alvin? What do you think?
I cannot relate to the age.
He's only 12. He's only 12.
You cannot relate to the age
totally
topic.
agree.
Why do I
Huge
feel out of
opportunity,
place
huge
here?
Right?
opportunity.
I agree.
As
So,
long as you're open.
Yes.
Keyword
yeah,
open.
but definitely. So if he's older, then perhaps his online business should be something targeted towards people who have shared the same experience,
Yes,
who are
yes,
born the same years, who are looking for the same things.
Actually, I feel that maybe he could even target the younger ones, really.
Could
Yes.
do.
Because
Doesn't matter.
because you know the experience of a person like that who's gone through the ropes already, you cannot replace that.
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
and I mean, just give him a new tool. Give him a new
Yes.
tool, which is online, right? And
Yes.
then you can teach us, because
Yeah.
sir, to be honest, ain't no school like the old school. All right, so
Correct.
you could teach us a lot of things. All right.
And to tell you frankly, 73, my parents are 73 and 75. They're as fast and as energetic as I am, if not more.
I know somebody who actually
Wow.
carries rice at age 73.
And my mom's
Wow.
work hours are the same now at 73 than when she was in her 20s.
Oh,
Wow.
It
gosh.
hasn't changed.
See, we're progressing already to that much. All right. So our next question. We
More?
were talking about. Wait, I just have to go back a few steps. Just to repeat, what were the courses you were offering online, Hans?
Okay, so with iAcademy, we're offering an e-business specialist track. So that's a 5-month program.
Starting on October 23.
E-business specialist. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll be covering the different e-business models. So business to consumer, business to business, consumer to consumer, consumer to business. Also business strategy behind it.
And AdSense.
Sorry.
You'll put AdSense as well.
Yeah, so that's right. Once you create your business model, you have to think, how do you now market your
And how do you earn?
how do you earn? So part of that is I think you're very you teach business modeling and financial planning. So that should be part of the fundamentals of your business.
Yeah.
Aside from that, we'll be also teaching the different components of e-commerce, basically. So how do you handle customer support? How do you handle merchandising? So how do you make sure that when you show your website to consumers, it shows the right products, di ba? The infrastructure, how do we do inventory, deliveries, the software platforms. We'll also talk about marketing. So pay-per-click ads, also SEO, organic, earned media, yes. So social media marketing.
Yes.
Since once you put up your own business online, you have to draw in traffic. So marketing is a huge
But
part
wait,
of
this
it.
is a different type of traffic. Okay. No problem.
Okay, online traffic.
Online traffic, all right.
Sorry, we have to clarify.
It's your fault.
But there was no traffic on the way here.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was pretty smooth. Except when we hit Buendia, then the traffic
But,
started.
I think what people need to get their heads wrapped around is the idea that an online business has the same content and has the same operations as a real bricks and mortars business, except that you don't see it physically.
Yeah, yeah.
But what goes on in the background is exactly the same thing.
Yeah, the planning.
Everything is
the
the same.
stress.
Yes.
The
So I think-
stress.
yeah, exactly. So people just have to
Sleepless
get,
nights.
it's the same, but it's different, as they
Yes.
say,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
All right. So this person texted in, last 4 digits, 9997. Okay. And the question is,
Okay.
I don't have any master's degree. Can I enroll in e-learning? How? Thank you. Okay, wala siyang master's degree. Is that a problem?
Yes.
Can you explain?
No, it's not. It's not a problem because right now the courses that we are offering, the online courses we're offering, have no prerequisites. So you can just jump in basically.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you need to know more actually about
Mhm.
the iAcademy courses, and in the future the online courses we're going to be offering, aside from the ones that we have now in digital marketing, you can always send us an email
Mhm.
at inquiry.isce@iacademy.edu.ph.
All right.
So
but-
that is the inquiry hotline.
Okay, anyway, just in case you didn't get that, like I didn't get that. All right. We will post the email address in our on our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/SME Forum. Okay, facebook.com/SME Forum, and we will post the email address and probably the contact details on the site. It'll be under the picture we use for the ads. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay, so and besides, iAcademy is just along Ayala, isn't it?
Yes, it's on 6764 Ayala Avenue beside Enterprise Building. And you know what, nowadays, this is what I tell people. If you don't know what it is, there's Google.
Yeah.
Google Maps.
Right? And there's
Yes,
Google.
Google,
Anything
yeah.
you want to know, just Google it.
Yeah.
So-
Anyway, you can actually. Let's just say they didn't graduate from college at all. Is it a problem?
Is it a problem, Hans?
Right now, we do have students who have not yet graduated from college taking the program. So what we do is we always start with the fundamentals in the course. So we start with the fundamentals of marketing. Also, we give them advanced readings in case they haven't taken that up in college. Yes. We have some people who come from engineering and IT who actually take the program. So and on that side, what they had to beef up on is on marketing 101. So we give them help there. And then, so we assume that you will start with the fundamentals. So don't worry, the program is also built for people that need to start with the fundamentals.
So are there other courses you offer in the school for continuing education?
Yes, we do. We offer, actually, we are also in partnership with the Philippine Stock Exchange.
Ah,
And we're
the
offering...
picture we saw earlier.
Yes. We're offering, right, it's ongoing at the moment. It's the third certified security specialist program. So we're partners with them. They also provide the content and the instructors who are market practitioners. And a lot of the instructors for the PSE courses are big names in the industry. For example, Jonathan Ravelas, who is the chief strategist for BDO.
Wow.
So he is teaching the 3 courses, I believe, in October.
And BDO in the stock market, just so you know, BDO spearheads a lot of things in the
Yes.
stock market, a whole lot of things.
Yes. So we're offering that, and we're offering the process improvement courses like Lean Six Sigma, Green Belt and Black Belt.
Okay.
And in November, I'm going to offer a course that is complementary to Lean Six Sigma, which is project management. This is another hot
Yeah,
course right
especially
now.
for real estate.
for everything,
Yeah,
actually.
well, real estate,
project management.
I know uses it a lot. That's why.
And then, of course, because iAcademy became known initially as an IT school, of course, we offer computer programming short courses. We offer animation.
Animation,
Yes,
right?
we do. And then fashion design as well.
Fashion design.
Yeah. Web design fundamentals we offer.
Okay.
How to use Photoshop, Illustrator.
I am
we offer
visiting
those
your
things as
office.
well. Yes, definitely.
How to use Yeah,
Yes.
I need that for my face. I need that. I need that badly. Right? Okay.
Hey, if you want to visit the office, there's a perfect opportunity. I think tomorrow, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can
Oh,
come
wait.
tomorrow.
By
Yes.
the way,
Yes.
you have an event tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
It's free.
It's free. The event is
Okay.
free.
Can we put up the poster? I think it's the third picture.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Anyway, let's talk about the event. What's the event?
Okay, the idea was that we were going to do a kick-off event for the online course. So tomorrow at 5 o'clock,
Yeah, this is it.
we have an event at the iAcademy. It's going to be in the amphitheater, which is on the 3rd floor. And the idea is to meet the titans of the Philippine e-business community.
Why am I not?
Not me, not me. The others.
So I brought together 3 illustrious individuals in the e-business community. One of them is already sitting here, Hans Ross Chua of e-learning
I'm not
Edge.
as good as those two guys.
And then the second one is actually, I went to high school with him, Dustin Andaya.
Oh, really?
Yes, he was
Mr.
a heartthrob in my high school.
Wow.
But he is one
I
of the
was.
pioneers. You were too.
Was. No. Was. You said was.
Because that was way back when. So anyway, he is one of the pioneers of e-business in the Philippines with Island Rose, which is the go-to website for the boyfriends and the husbands who forget to give
Gifts.
gifts to their
Okay.
girlfriends and
Yeah.
wives,
That's
right?
why
Last
I know
minute.
about that.
This was the startup.
Last minute.
Okay.
Right? So there you go. Dustin is going to be there, and of course our friend Georgie Azurin of freelancer.com.
Okay.
And he's going to talk about starting up an e-business.
Okay, so that's at iAcademy. It's right beside the Enterprise It's the building right beside Enterprise along Ayala. You can't miss it. It says iAcademy at the building.
Yes, 5 p.m. tomorrow to
5
8
p.m. tomorrow. Don't be late. All right. So, anyway, just any final words before we wrap this up?
Well,
Invite them to your course.
yeah, so we're hoping that we get all the entrepreneurs out there who are interested in setting up their online business, an online store, whether you have an existing business physically, or if you want to grow your online business. It's a 5-month program that will talk about everything from merchandising, marketing, customer support, the financial payment gateways, and so on, to set everything up online as an e-business person.
Thank
Awesome.
you, and
So I'd like to invite everybody again to please come to our event tomorrow at 5 o'clock at the amphitheater of iAcademy on the 3rd floor. Admission is free, as we said. And I would also like to invite you to visit the website of iAcademy to look at what the school is all about and what the School of Continuing Education is all about. Because at iAcademy, lifelong learning happens here.
Anyway, wow, I like that. Anyway,
Endorser.
just to end this, I want to tell those who texted. Okay, I got 3 texts right now: 5305, 6879, and I haven't opened the other one. I'm very sorry, but we'll try to answer your questions online at the SME Forum. All right. So, like I said, business, like e-learning, is not about perfecting. It's about connecting. I'll see you next week on the SME Forum.